flamingo at the 99-cent store. Those are $1 each. If you guys want to pick one up for yourselves, you guys can get some flamingos. I'm going to bring up your next performer, guys. We'll keep the show going. We got plenty of comics left. Please put your hands together right now for Don Takano, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Don.
Sorry, hold on. It's the tightest grip stand. This is, hold on. I should use the control, actually. There we go. I'm not a stand person. I'm like a hold the microphone to my face person. That's my preference. Hey guys, both John Wayne Gacy and Jeffrey Dahmer drove their neighbors insane with the intense, foul odor of decomposing teenage boys. Hashtag white people problems, am I right? You guys remember when Ariel Castro, the guy that imprisoned those women, very tragic. You remember when his neighbor rescued the women? So when he rescued the women, he talked to the media and said, I was getting back from McDonald's and I ate a burger and then I saw these women that needed help, and then after he said that, McDonald's gave him free burgers for life. Personally, I would have said Red Lobster. I would have been like, I would have told the news media, yeah, I just got back from Red Lobster. I had a very expensive New York strip steak with a whole lobster. Finished that off with some shrimp scampi and crab legs, also cheese biscuits and a hot fudge brownie, and then I had to go rescue a bitch. Did I mention I had shrimp? Yeah. Guys, I'm not going to lie, I found out something very tragic recently. I found out that I have AIDS. Yeah. You know what AIDS stands for, right? AIDS stands for an incredible dick size. Doctor said I got a big dick. That's true. I am hung like a baby. 18 inches long, 8 pounds, 4 ounces. My penis is so big, most men measure their penis in inches. I measure my penis in party subs. I am currently 2 party subs. If you're interested, ladies, please talk to me after my set. Thank you. When I was a little boy, I accidentally saw my dad's penis. It was very awkward. You know what was even more awkward than that? He was molesting me! Oh boy. I'm going to change the URL to my website to something a little more tasteful and a little less crass. So from now on, instead of Don Takano loves eating pussy.com, I'm changing my URL to Don Takano loves eating pussy.edu. Makes me sound very educated, as opposed to some average Joe crass, you know, they got their head in the gutter. I'm not like that. Read T.S. Eliot, guys. Oh my goodness gracious gosh. What's the difference between McDonald's and Ratcom? Ratcom is not a proud sponsor of the Special Olympics. It's the only difference between McDonald's and Ratcom.
Don, what happened at McDonald's, man?
I don't know. McDonald's isn't too bad. I mean, I don't have a vendetta against them or anything.
Yes, you do.
I'm just saying I would have said Red Lobster. Okay? Like free lobster and steak for our life for rescuing women that have been imprisoned for years by a sex-crazed maniac. That would be either that or like $1 million. I would sell my soul for $1 million. I would do regional commercials for the rest of my life for $1 million. Like I would seriously, I would shill for like water beds or you know, like bassinets, one of those couches that like take up a whole fucking room, all in front of a green screen. We got water beds and twins and mattresses. We got bunk beds for the kids, race car beds for the kids. Come on down the furniture place. Yeah. I would sell my soul to do that. You saw it here first. Witnessed. You have witnessed it, guys. What am I going to talk about? I know what I'm going to talk about. I attended an AA meeting recently because I thought I might have a drinking problem. It was the first and last time I went to AA. I apparently don't have a drinking problem compared to the ensemble of characters that actually do. I've heard stories about men beating up their mothers just to get change to buy tall cans of beer, to men pulling live firearms in the faces of convenience store owners to rob some night train. The worst thing I did when I was drunk was get shit-faced at Chuck E. Cheese and take a shit in the 50 hole of the skee ball machine. I got laughed right out of the boardroom. You call that a sob story? I got a sob story for you, boy. I drink pee that has alcohol in it. Because I'm an alcoholic. You're not an alcoholic. Not until you drink someone's pee that got drunk the night before. I took a job recently as a scared straight counselor to sort of mentor troubled teens with alcohol problems. Don't worry, I'm not yelling at them or saying profanities at them. What I do is I let them see me with no shirt on. They don't want to drink. Oh, man. Oh, you guys like sports? A lot of sports. A lot of basketball. Why do we have basketball? Basketball was invented by throwing a fucking ball inside of a peach basket. Remember that? Remember the good old days? Things were so simple. I owe so much money to the government now. Maybe if Obama would take his penis out of his wife's mouth for 2 seconds, I wouldn't have to owe the government so much goddamn money. That's my government rant, by the way. I don't have a problem with it. I don't want to owe any more money. Sucks, man. You guys ever been to Paris? They have public toilets in Paris. You know what my favorite public toilet in Paris is? Jim Morrison's grave. The guy from The Doors. Because The Doors are terrible. I would rather listen to 2 hours of actual doors opening and shutting than I would the band The Doors. I know some of you guys might like The Doors. I am not. I am of the minority. Thank you very much. You guys are going to get vaped after my set. You're going to go downstairs and vape it up. You're going to get vaped. They got a donut shop across the street too. I'm going to maybe pay that a visit. See if they got some bear claws. I like bear claws. Those are just simple pastry items. Very simple pastry items. Oh, goodness gracious gosh, guys. I remember when I went back home to Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi. I accidentally saw my mom naked. She was coming out of the shower. I had to borrow some toothpaste. I had no idea she was coming out of the shower. After seeing my mom naked, all I've got to say is she definitely supports Bush. Because she had a huge bush. That's why. It looked like Art Garfunkel. There was a gaggle of Jewish ladies in their 50s standing outside the shower, waiting for my mom to come out so they can ask my mom's bush when her and Simon are getting back together. They thought my mom's bush was Art Garfunkel. It was that unkempt, high-volume bush. I've dated women with high-volume bush. It's not pleasant, especially when you go downtown to pay some lip service to the the vagina. Traps a lot of that odor, but I don't mind it. I do my best. I persevere when it comes to a high volume bush. Persevere. You know what I mean? No, you don't know what I'm talking about? You ever see Playboy in like the 1970s? Like Harlem Globetrotter bush. Really beautiful women, like 19-year-old women. Boo! Check out my big bush. It's like they comb their hair at night in front of their vanity mirror and they comb their bush. All right, thanks guys. It's been fun. Thank you.
Hey, Don Takano, ladies and gentlemen. Don Takano. Very funny.